Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to build another bike packing rig, but this time we're using a modern mountain bike and we have a budget of 200 bucks. As you know, I've been wanting to go bike packing but didn't want to spend a bunch of money on something that wasn't going to work. In my last video, I took an early 1970s Nishiki International touring bike and converted it into a bike packing rig, but that setup did not work for me. The bike was just too small to comfortably ride long distances or go off-road. So this time I figured I would take my 2015 Scott Scale 960 and turn it into a bike packing rig. This is a hardtail cross-country mountain bike which I have ridden for several years, and I'm comfortable on it and I'm confident of its capabilities. Just like on the last build, the first thing I had to do to make sure this hardtail was road and trail worthy was to install some new tubes and tires. The old tires had thousands of miles on them and literally thousands of thorns in them. Other than that, everything on this bike was in good working condition. The next item of business was to install a Rock Bros rear cargo bike rack. It was relatively inexpensive, super sturdy, and super easy to install. It's made of high quality aluminum and uses a quick release clamp to attach to the seat posts and these bolt-on clamps to attach it to the seat stays. This rack can hold up to 165 pounds and has these cool W-shaped bars to hang pannier bags or other gear off the sides. After strapping down my tent and poles, I added a Rock Bros trunk bag. It has a large expandable top compartment and these two expandable side pannier bags. It also has an attached water bottle holder, reflective stripes, and a top tie-down strap, and of course a rain fly. This bag just checked a lot of the boxes for me, and it was fairly inexpensive, had a pretty large capacity, and was easy to install. Then I added this sweet looking Bushwhacker Fargo frame bag. This bag has two large zippered compartments and some reflective stripes that kind of match the Rock Bros trunk bag. I wanted to use this bag for heavy items like a water bladder, food, snacks, and maybe some more snacks. Out front, I took the same old handlebar bag that I used on the Nishiki build and used it on this bike to hold GoPro stuff and some other miscellaneous supplies. For some additional water storage, I installed these awesome little Anywhere water bottle mounts by SKS Germany. You can use these mounts to install water bottle cage mounts anywhere on a bike. You could also use them to install air pumps, bags, or other bike stuff on a frame that might not have mounts built in. I added them to my forks and used them to mount two water bottle cages that I stripped off of another bike. Before I went on a test ride, I wanted to weigh this newly built camping rig. With nothing attached, the bike weighed in at 28.6 pounds. After adding the rack, bags, and gear, the bike weighed in at 58.3 pounds. All things considered, that's not terrible. Now it was time for a test ride, and as soon as I got on the road, I knew this was going to work. I was sitting comfortably upright, and the wide bars were way more comfortable than the narrow dropper bars on the Nishiki, and overall, this bike handled extremely well with a very heavy load on it. After that one ride, I could say that I would definitely take this bike on a bike packing trip. Soon, me and some of the homies will be doing a local ride and camp trip. That way I can truly test this $200 bike packing rig. So here's the official breakdown. Again, the bike cost me $0. It was an extra bike that I just had sitting around. The tires were $50, the tubes were $16, the rear rack was $37, the trunk bag was $45, the water bottle mounts were $28, and the frame bag was $18. Altogether, the grand total for this build was $194. Stay tuned for my next video where I take this tried and true hardtail bike packing rig on a real overnight adventure. And as always, thanks for watching. Please leave any comments below and be sure to smash those like and subscribe buttons. See you on the next one.